Good morning, beautiful souls. This is Reverend Denise M. Roberge from One Mind Spiritual Services in North Attleboro, Massachusetts. Today is July 5th, and in the East Coast, it is exactly noontime. So hello, wherever you are and whatever time you see this. I would like to start with a brief meditation and go into a channeling and then pick a couple of cards and see what kind of wisdom is out there for all of us today on July 5th, this day after Independence Day, this very hot and sweltering day in the Northeast. I'm not sure what kind of weather you have out where you are, but I hope you're well and I send you blessings. So just give me 1 second to go in, and we'll do a 1 or 2 minute meditation just to relax and get into the flow. So we'll start with a deep diaphragmatic breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Actually, we'll do 2 or 3 of those. So breathe in, exhale, slowly, deeply. Again, feel the relaxation come over you from head to toe. Feel the lightness in your cells. Now, 1 more breath, and then we're going to focus on relaxing the body, and then I'll go into channel. Breathe in and out. Okay. My guides are suggesting that we all put our hands on our heart chakra, the heart area, mid-chest, and either tap or poke, like do this, or tap it, or hold on to it to increase the energy flow from the heart. This is a time where humans need all their heart energy. They need it to balance off the mental energies that are rampant in the energetic environment in this world. So because we have so much sensory input that we find might be negative or sometimes negative, all we can do about that is to improve our own heart energy, our own vibration, our own thought. So now that your heart and your breathing is flowing and your energy is flowing and the relaxation is happening, if you need another deep breath, do that. And on the exhale, relax everything in the body. Notice how your heart is pumping, and notice how your throat is relaxing and your third eye is relaxing and your physical eyes are relaxing, your face, your jaw, your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your fingers, all through the inside of the torso, the muscles in the back, the vertebrae, all this energy that you have increased in the heart, flowing to the brain and flowing down through the whole intersection of body, mind, spirit, all the way through the hips, legs, and feet. So let everything go. Let the body go. And know that the heart is pumping and beating and loving. And also loving any negativity that you think you own right now. It might be thoughts, or it might be self-esteem, or it might be physical pain or emotional pain, or a scarcity mentality. It could be any number of things that are in your mind. So what we invite you to do now is to drop it into the heart. So put the negativity in a bubble, because it's not really real. It's just part of a thought process that we can rid ourselves of. So take the thought, wrap it in a bubble of light of any color of your choosing, and visualize it dropping down into the heart, where it's bathed in pink and green energy, and it's transmuted and transformed into energy that you can use for other pursuits, for other intentions, for other activities. So this mental energy is being diffused and sent through the bubble down to the heart. So let all that stuff you don't need go into the heart for transmutation. There's lots of ways to transmute, and this is just one, and you'll be learning more and more. So the guides are here. They call themselves the team a lot, and sometimes they offer a particular name. Right now, there is no particular name being offered, so I'm just going to give you what I'm getting. Many of you had high times and low times over the past 4 or 5 days. Your schedule was different than it usually is. You might have had some time off. You might have spent time with family members or people or friends, some of whom you absolutely adore, and some of whom may have caused some energetic shifting or emotional shifting, which equals energetic shifting because emotions are energy. So with the next breath, we'd like you to breathe in all the oxygen, all the love, increase the heart, magnify the heart, and breathe out any scattery or edgy or disruptive feelings that you may have picked up over the past weekend. Okay, so breathe in and blow out anything that isn't needed right at this moment. Forgive yourself, forgive yourself, forgive yourself. We don't ordinarily use the word forgiveness, but in this case, it is important because it is a word that most of you understand. Forgiveness is not really needed because you have never done anything wrong. You are innocent and pure in your spirit and in all ways, always. However, being judgy creatures, humans tend to judge themselves and judge others, and that is part of the deal on this planet. So you are invited to neutralize self-judgment at this point, to say, I'm always doing the best that I can, and the best that I can is always good enough. And sometimes my best is one way, and sometimes my best is another way. There is no wrong, there is no bad, there is nothing to forgive. However, if you feel like you've done something that is either harmful to yourself or harmful to someone else, neutralize it to the best of your ability. Transmute it, drop it into your heart. Let it go. Know that you are already in good standing with all the beings, all the non-physical beings, and all the divinity that exists in the universe. You are in perfect standing with all of us, all of us. We all love you. You were brought here to Earth to experience things. So everything is an experience. Start to label it as an experience as opposed to judging it as good, bad, or otherwise. You can say to yourself, something might happen, some sort of friction, some sort of apparent discord, some sort of uncomfortable emotion can happen. And if you can take 2 mental steps back and look at it and say, oh, that was an experience. Oh, look at that. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that curious is another good word. So learn how to detach from overload, from unpleasantness, from scattery energy or uncomfortable energy or uncomfortable thoughts by stepping back in your mind and saying, curious. I don't have to figure that out. I don't have to judge it. It just was what it was. And I choose to let it go. Or you can do the bubble thing and drop it from the head to the heart. Or if it's a pain in the body, you can wrap the pain in the body, in the joint maybe, or in the belly or wherever it might be, the back, and put it in a bubble and send it up to the heart. The heart is the great bather of all ills and the great healer. This is where our inner physician works from. Our inner physician works through the heart. Of course, it works through the whole system as well, not just the heart. I'm going to pick 3 cards for today, and then we'll wrap up. This is going to be a short one. So thank you so much for spending a few minutes with me today. Okay, I'm still in half channel, so we'll see what happens. Half channel is when I'm channeling with my eyes open. So I'm still connected to the team, to the guides, the angels, the non-physical entities that inspire me every single day and that take care of me every single day and are always a thought away. And you have them too. Okay, well, isn't this interesting? First card is forgiveness. We already covered that. Just to add a little bit more to that card, forgiveness of self is number 1, and forgiveness of others is number 2. Now, forgiveness is really only getting to neutral. Forgiveness is getting to a place of non-judgment, because there's really no wrong anywhere. There's nothing wrong, nothing bad, nothing evil, except in how we perceive and or judge it. And that's not even evil or wrong. All it is a misplaced energy, where we put ourselves into a misplaced energy for a minute or a situation or a conversation or whatever. So when we go just a little bit out of our center, it doesn't feel good. So all we have to do to forgive or to let go of or to get to neutral is to come back to the heart, come back to the alignment. The alignment goes from above us, all through us, and all the way through our feet and into the earth. So our alignment is when our head, our heart, and our feet are in the same place. So forgive, let go, get to neutral, step back, say, wow, that's curious. I don't have to figure that out. You never have to figure that out. And you never have to explain yourself. You only say you're sorry if you really think you had an error in judgment moment. And mostly you need to forgive yourself, because probably the other people already have. And if they haven't, so. Oh, the soulmate card. 2 innocent, beautiful little children kissing in a beautiful field under a bright blue sky. Some folks have found what they consider to be a soulmate, and some folks have many. And a soulmate is all it is energies that have been intertwined for eons, for lifetimes, and know each other in various roles in various incarnations. So when you have a feeling of with a person, it very well might be a soulmate. If someone just keeps popping up in your life over and over and over again at various stages of your life, that might be a soulmate. Your spouse may or may not be a soulmate. There's so much to say about this that would deserve its own channeling, really. I'd like to do a live maybe on that someday. So be blessed and notice your blessings. When you have someone you feel comfortable with, you feel at home with, you can be yourself with, know that you are being blessed and all the time, but notice it in that moment. Be gratified, be appreciative, and expect more. Expect more goodness. Total expectation of good. This card, retreat. Now that the 4th of July holiday is over, it's time maybe for many of you to get back into your regular routines, to put your being into what I would call intensive care. And that could mean going away for a day or 2, or going somewhere out in the woods for a few hours, or it could be anything that you choose it to be. But to let go of the outer world. Retreating is not going backwards, and it's not hiding. It's just going within, mostly, finding solitude, finding peace, finding a place or being with maybe one person who makes you feel like you can breathe, be yourself, and be free. So let go of everything that happened before today and be in the moment. Be mindful of the now and notice everything. Notice what you're feeling, notice what you're seeing, notice what you're hearing. Drop into the heart and be as aligned as you can by letting go, letting go, letting go, and allowing yourself to receive all the goodness, all the light, all the wisdom that is always accessible to you, especially when you go into retreat mode or self-care mode or something like that. So go take care of yourself. Do things that feel good. Wear clothes that feel good. Take clothes off that don't feel good. Just treat yourself well. Be good to yourself and listen. Be quiet and notice the small voices within. Notice the inspirations that come when you slow down and put yourself in intensive care and realign. So, just 1 second. The team sends you love and gratitude for being here today. And remember to smile. No matter how difficult things are, a smile will always raise your vibration. And notice the smiles around you. Look at the happy faces around you and know that you are all connected through the heart, through the soul, through the energy systems, through the auras. We are connected to everyone else, but everyone else's job is to take care of them, and our job is to take care of us. So it's been a pleasure to be with you today. If you'd like to reach me, you can reach me wherever you are finding me at this moment, which could be YouTube or Ko-fi or Facebook. I'm probably going to put this up in a few different places. So contact me. I do individual channelings and readings, and I do mentoring, and I teach Reiki and practice energy techniques. I have a website. Just if you'd like to know more, please visit my website. It's www.onemindspiritualservices.com. So for now, thank you for being with me, and I appreciate you more than you know. If you'd like to support my channel, I'll leave the Ko-fi link in a few different places on my Facebook page and I'll put it up on YouTube and whatnot if you'd like to support my work. I thank you. Have a blessed day. Namaste.